Good morning! The battery is blinking and the candle is flickering. So action! The spirits are here! But hello! Including spirit! I actually got a new thing. I got this baby today. I got it from Amazon and I was totally excited about it, especially when it arrived today, because it's like with my Penny Dreadful painting or poster thing that I got from Etsy. I actually had it hidden away for the longest time because it had a weird vibe over it. Today is all about this magic, and even though the battery is blinking, I do have another battery ready. So the candle is going crazy again. You are in the corner. Why are you going crazy? Stop it! Is anyone here? Wow. I just wanted to say stop flickering if someone is here. So I guess someone is here. Well, maybe they're going to tell us something with this deck. Definitely going to tell us something with this deck. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just going to go into it. This, what are you? Is the wisdom of the House of Night. There is a vampire story in this that I'm going to read to you guys. I'm actually very excited about it. I did already unbox it because I was filming, me putting down the cards. It's just going to let whatever spirit is here be here. Maybe there really is a spirit linger to that poster. The strange thing is that when I got it, that it looks like there's dried blood on the painting or the poster. But it's weird. There's weird, maybe it's just coffee. But it does have weird energy around it. But I cleansed it and did a lot of things. So it's blue on the sides, and it's just pretty normal in the inside. Yes, it is. One thing that I just want to say and get out of the way with this deck is that it is sharp. Let me tell you guys that this is sharp. I hurt myself a lot when it is painful to shuffle. Never had that experience before. But it's definitely painful to shuffle. But again, I think it's, it is fitting because it's like a vampire deck, or it's like, again, I have to read it through, but I was looking through it and it's something about like what was it? Well, I will get to it, but there's something about a vampire or something like that. It's very interesting. I never, I don't even know. I never experienced anything like that. Ooh, it's matching the well thought through. But besides that, these are very sharp. I don't think that I have any other card that's like sharp. Like I could probably, kill someone with these cards. Just saying. Not that I want to, but if I was outside doing a reading and some kind of intruder came to me, the candle's going crazy. It's like, yes. I could just take the card and I could just, not gonna happen, but I'm just saying that it's a killer deck. It fits well together with the background. But besides that, it's good quality, very steady. It was strange, again, it was strange for me to shuffle it because that it's sharp. Yeah, but again, I think, you know, you do get the hang of it when you shuffle. But it was a strange experience for me. Because all the rest of the cards that I have, you know, normally tarot cards are like round. But this one is not. I have 2 unboxings to do today, so this is going to be unboxing number 1. And I am going to take some cards for you guys to see, you know, what message does this card deck bring you. But let's take it. So I think these are the makers. This guidebook provides the messages intended by Nyx for each of the 50 cards in this deck. You will also learn how to conduct 1 card, 2 card and 3 card readings. Use the oracle cards with this guidebook to communicate directly with the Goddess Nyx. Ooh, maybe that's why the candle is going crazy, because he's already here to receive the wisdom she has chosen for you. I will say that it does feel like there's something attached to these cards. Yes. Yeah. There was a crack somewhere. I, by the way, colored my hair, so excuse me for my messiness. I was not really good at handling my brush. Yeah, my hair color brush. It sounds very fancy. But you have like the normal with, you know, with all the information. Summon. Oh. Well, did I already summon something? Summon, invisible, forbidden, wishing, grove, letting go. Well, we have a lot of things here. So, the story of the Oracle. The Oracle and Nyx. I don't know if I say it right, by the way, but we're going to take it as it is. Okay. Story time. One morning when the mist hung thickly in the air above the ancient castle on the isle of sky. Isle of sky. You know, sometimes, you know, I scare myself with the way that I read. The immortal vampire queen Whoa, I really intended this to be a very scary story, but you know me. I will read, or I will write the name somewhere, because that I will probably not, you know, tell this or pronounce these names correctly. I might try to make this a little bit more scary with putting a strange filter on and just make it a little bit more dramatic. So the Skiash was unusually restless. She had retired to her sumptuous bedchamber. Oh, tingling sensation in my hand. I'm telling you guys, someone is here. I do not know if it's the spirit of Nyx or the goddess Nyx that's like, ooh, you're unboxing my deck. Or if it's just a random spirit here. The candle is very quiet right now. When you say that it's quiet, it's going up in action again. It's going up in action. Can you guys see it? Whoa, guys. What a haunted unboxing. A haunted unboxing. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to take myself together here. But if spirit is here, my energy is just all over the place. It's always all over the place. But right now it's, you know. So she was in her bedchamber. As dawn had peaked its head above the horizon, and at first Skiach entered the realm of dreams easily. My voice changed. It's changing. What are you doing to me, Tarot Oracle deck? Whoa. If you buy this Oracle deck. Be aware that goddesses and spirits might follow, okay? This is going to be the strangest unboxing that I've ever done, and I feel pressure behind my here. It's okay that you're here. Just chill out, okay? Take a seat and let me read. So she entered the dream easily as always, ready to surrender to the peace of the sweetly waiting blackness. I, by the way, have something to tell you guys because I received something in my vision today. But anywho, wow, this... I mean, excuse me guys for being all over the place. Then something shifted, changed, and she slipped into a different reality. Okay, let's see if Google knows how to pronounce this, because I don't. I mean, maybe some of you guys know who this is. The goddess or the vampire. Was it a vampire? It was vampire. Okay, glad we got that under control again. Maybe Google is like, I do not know what you mean. Great taker of heads. I'm not kidding you guys, that's what it came up with. How strange is that when I felt this pressure on my head? What? Doesn't want to focus. Okay. A submission from Texas says that the name Skias means great taker of heads and is of Scottish origins. I want to go to Scotland. This is okay. How to pronounce? Okay, let's do that. Is it because it is like a Scottish like word? For some reason my phone is very slow. Burned number 7. Oh. What?
Stryak.
Whoa. Let's just take that again.
Stryak.
I was so far away from that. What?
Stryak.
Stryak. Stryak. Whatever. Stryak. The queen of darkness. Immortal vampire Skwayak. Well, we will take it. We will take it. Skwayak found herself wandering in a world between worlds. She was in her own grove, the place she held most sacred, on her misty Iceland. It was the same and yet not, as if she had just been introduced to a familiar stranger. Skwayak wandered... I am so sorry for to say that word, my name wrong. Google said it was pronounced like that, okay? Skwayak wandered through this new dream space, knowing she was in another, more powerful state of alertness. One of my spirit guide was just like, what if you're actually calling her in? Hello, birdie, with reading this out loud. Well, in that case, everyone, if anything happens, I hope that you're going to have my back here, okay? Her very spirit was vibrating with attention. Something important was happening. This dream, she realized, is a sacred vision. She began to hear the whisper of a familiar voice. Nyx, the goddess of night. Ooh. She called her by name. Skwayak, probably already say that wrong, was compelled forward to its source. Skwayak, come, my daughter. Come to the wall. Come and find me. It's time, it's time. Skwayak followed the sound of Nyx's voice to the boundary of the dream version of the grove, where a section of the ancient stone wall had begun to grow. Just as she reached out her hand to touch the magical wall, everything went black and she heard Nyx's voice saying, "Remember." Skwayak fell into a deep sleep and dreamed no more. How long is this story? Oh, that is a long long story. Okay. As the sun was setting into the blue-gray waters, if anyone out there doesn't want to hear this, story, I'm going to put a timestamp when I'm over or when I'm done talking about this. But I know that someone out there likes when I tell stories or read up from things, so here we go. As the sun was setting into the blue-gray waters that surrounded her isle. Is it isle? And the sky was painted with indigo and black, Squire awoke. Immediately the vampire queen recalled her experience. Fled and eager, she hurried to her beautiful sacred grove and searched the boundary wall for the areas she had seen in her vision. There, at exactly the place she had reached out to touch in the vision grove, 4 stones were loose, as if the mortar that held them together for centuries had suddenly dissolved. Squire cried out, "What was that?" Noises. Squire pried out one of the stones with her hands and then another until she spotted a deerskin bundle tied with black string. This reminds me of some kind of very scary Blair Witch thing. I'm getting the chills. Her own seal, thousands of years old, was stamped in a blood-red wax atop the string. There was no doubt this was meant for her. She unwrapped the skin and saw a primitive sketch of what appeared to be Zoey on its outer side. Zoey. Who is Zoey? Amazed, Squire discovered that it contained thin pieces of slate with exquisite symbols etched upon them. She counted 51 pieces in all. The last was larger and different from the others. This really sounds like something from Blair Witch Project. It was inscribed with words in an ancient language one Squire recognized immediately. True, it had not been spoken since the first dark daughters and sons had come into existence on this very isle. Reverently, the queen read, "Squire, my beloved daughter." Are we the daughters in this? Woo! "Squire, my beloved daughter, you have been called to this place to receive my words and to know my binding. Long ago, when these stones were first placed to build the boundary of the sacred grove, I invoked the elements and commanded they come together to create a gift inside this wall. I have long been waiting for the time when a young fledgling worthy of my mark would be born." Whoa. "I have foreseen this since the days before time begun. I know that when the House of Night would be built in a place called America, a place called America, that a generation of young people would ignite the vampire blood of their ancestors." I thought I heard someone say something. "My first dark daughter and sons." Wow, whoa! Am I going to have scary dreams tonight? Nothing is new there. "I decree that you must what the heck is that noise? "I decree that you must transcribe my words and symbols and send my guidance out into the mortal world. Mortal world. YouTube. For those who are not marked. I think someone touched my leg. Okay. Chill out. What the heck is happening here? But that even a trace of the old magic in the blood. Okay, let's just take this again. I described that you must transcribe my words and symbols and send my guidance out into the mortal world. For those who are not marked, but have even a trace of the old magic in their blood. We do have that, people. The world needs the wisdom of my daughters and sons, so that anger can change to love. Ooh, I liked it. Confusion can become clarity, and all who seek truth can strive for peace and acceptance. This is my wisdom, this is my oracle. This is how my children can communicate with my essence, my words, and know my love for them. Do this, beloved squeal. Squeal. It's a squeal. I forgot how to pronounce the word now. Sacred. Squeal. Okay. I am just going to, I'm just not going to read it up anymore. Do this, my beloved. So my children will awaken the magic in their blood and move through the confusion and chaos of the modern world empowered and wise. So it will be now and forevermore. Well, we do have a lot of chaos in the world right now, right? Then Squayak, I'm just going to say Squayak, vampire queen and beloved of Nyx, passed her goddess sacred gift to Zoey and the modern world. Ooh, sorry, is that one of the people who made this, maybe? Or what? I'm confused. You now have this gift in your hands. Beloved one, what power will you discover? Question. It just cut while I was saying that. But what power will you discover? Question mark. I hope you guys love this. The purpose of this card. Imagine what if you really belong to the House of Night. We are part of the gang. Waylon is also a part of the gang. Not yet marked, but still a descendant of the Dark Daughters or the Dark Sons of Nyx. The Goddess of Night, question mark. Can you guys feel it? These cards are meant to become your personal connection to the wisdom of the Goddess Nyx. I do feel this is here. And the lessons learned by all of the fledglings. I don't know what it is. You use them when you don't know what to do next in your life. When you want to see where a relationship is going, whether a friend is true or false, understand how you got to where you are, or perhaps guide you in making another choice altogether. Nyx will speak to you directly to provide you with insight. She's definitely doing that. And she may also pose deeper questions to consider as you find your magic. She may lead you to discover things about yourself that you didn't know. Help you find courage when you are scared, sort truth from lies. She will help you learn life's lessons and encourage you to become the most powerful and pure version of yourself that you can be. Like many ancient systems of wisdom and guidance, these cards can be used to make predictions. But the most powerful purpose of using the cards is to empower you to make choices and to know the consequences. The cards show you how meaningful coincidences are orchestrated in the unseen realm of influence. They remind you that there is always a web of invisible divine influence that affects everything. The cards teach you to tap into these webs of power and to use your intuition. Nyx will repeat her message until you learn the deeper meanings. The more you use the cards, the better you will understand the messages and see how Nyx is guiding you. You will always find an answer to the hardest inquiry. Even if Nyx seems to have you chasing one question after another, she wants you to find the solution yourself, sometimes too. I like that. So, not only do you get an oracle card, but you also get a goddess, and you become a part of the House of Night. You are a part of the crew, people. We are part of the crew. No wonder that this is sharp, because this is like sacrifices. You know, it sounds more dramatic than it is, but I do love that. I do adore and love this, because I do love to work with gods and goddesses, you know, spirits and guides, because they're always here. Chaos. So I think that I'm going to just show you guys. Should we ask? Okay, Nyx, show me 3 cards that I should show people, so they will bear messages to. The Chaos card is back. And there's autumn leaves, and there is like, I paid attention to this last time I saw it, because there's like this like sign sequel, or I'll see if I can show you guys. Can you see this? There's some. Hello people. The camera died. Well, it had to happen at some point, right? But I like that Nyx was like, I'm gonna let you speak out my story before that I let the camera die. I do not know what this accent is. Okay, so we have Chaos. It was the last card that fell out, so I do feel that I poke myself with the cards. It's something that we're going to realize after. So we have Vision, Aphrodite. Whew, what a hottie. And then we have a hot horse. We have movement, vision and movement. So seeing the illusion in something, breaking something down, realizing where you're going. Maybe some of you guys, obviously you're going, you know, you might think, or you might feel like you're going through something like very heavy. So the chaos, you know, I've been speaking about that before, that the universe loves to create chaos so that, you know, we realize things so that things can come together. But now that this is the, you know, the new cards, I am going to take the book and see what's written in it. So let's see the Vision. How do you find the cards? Okay, so it's pretty easy because you have the numbers up here. Ooh, I love this deck. I love this deck. Let me know in a comment what you guys think about this deck. If you didn't hear the story, if you are one of the people who are like, I don't want to listen to this because it's just blabbly blabbly, you do need to go back and listen to it because it does make sense. Why? And it wouldn't surprise me if I have strange visions or dreams after that. Because it always happens, especially with that action with the candle. Okay, when you choose this symbol, it means that no matter what you lose in your life, something better will replace it. Which makes sense with this storminess. So it would actually, I do feel it's like, you know, something is like making you not move, so something will be replaced or something will be pushed out so that you can move. Yeah, it's like walls are being, you know, broken down so that you can see something, like in the story that I read up. She had to, you know, take out something to find the secret. I do feel that you guys are going to, you know, have that. One day in the house of night, there will be a young, beautiful vampire who will lose her mark but gain great vision into the future. Even if a loss feels devastating at the moment, you still have so much to gain. If your question is about the future, choose another card. Okay? The magical vision that you will receive here gives you the temporary power to see the future as a vast place, full of possibilities and potential. I just had cold breeze on my neck. Your next card will provide insight into the conditions ahead. Okay, yes, it makes sense. I don't know who just said that to me, but someone was like, it makes sense with what you're going through, what I am going through with the business, because I did a spread for myself with the business, and I am stepping into something, you know, something that I have never stepped into before. That, you know, like I'm being prepared for that. I just saw 04, so that's also a sign. I really do feel that, you know, when you use this deck, that you have like Nyx, this goddess, to guide you, and you obviously have your own spirit guides, but it makes sense with the vision, the bigger vision. It makes so much sense. To know the future is not to... yeah, okay, I know why I got told that. To know the future is to be prepared. Prepared. Yeah, it makes sense. To know the future is to be prepared, but it also means that something, you know, there is like a hole in your life right now that needs to be shaken up. That can be because you have a fear of actually stepping, you know, into your life purpose. Yeah, it makes sense. Because, you know, this is 9, so obviously it's before fulfillment, or it's before the 10, so it really makes sense. 29. In Danish, it's 29. Okay, so we have the horse card, the movement card. The horse also has a symbol on it. I wonder if there is like something in the book where you can see what is the symbols about. But you can see, where is it? Right here. For some reason in the camera I saw 3 people standing in the card. What is happening? Well, it does open up for visions, or it opens up for something. But there is no people to see. But when I looked in the viewfinder, I saw like 3 hooded people. How strange is that? Okay. Happy that I have everyone here to protect me. Okay. If you have been waiting for something, you will soon have clarity. That means you too. You will get answers you thought would never come. Ooh. Maybe in a vision. Maybe it's a dream about chaos, or it's a dream about, like, you know, something being like stirred up. Yeah. Perhaps this card predicts a trip that you have always wanted to take. Ooh, yes! I want to go to Scotland. I want to go back to Ireland. Kira was actually posting like videos from our Ireland trip, and you guys know that, you know, it was a mixed energy, or it was a mixed trip for me, because that was where the person broke my heart into pieces. It was actually the person who got me into all this tarot card reading. So if you want to know who this person is, because you can actually see him in the video, go to Kira's channel and watch it. I will link her channel up here somewhere. But very interesting. But Kiri, if you're watching, we're going on a trip soon, because this movement horsey cards tells us No matter what this symbol holds for your question, know that wonderful change is now possible. This is the time to make your move. So after we get the vision or the clarity that we have been waiting for, we know where to go, but I do feel that it does also include, you know, that something needs to be, you know, like maybe you need to talk with someone, or yeah, quiet your own mind, I heard. So yeah, makes also sense. So this one, a storm is brewing, and misunderstandings are all too common as chaos swirl around your life right now. So maybe you guys are really, you know, dealing with people who misunderstand you, or you feel misunderstood when it comes to, you know, doing spiritual things or whatever it is. Maybe, you know, stepping out of the closet, being you, accepting yourself for who you are. I do feel that for a lot of you guys, this is all about acceptance. Acceptance. My child, you have nothing to fear. I am here to remind you that after a storm, the air is cleared, and life will begin again, even better than before. Oh, it's funny because we actually had a storm yesterday. Like, the weather was so strange. The silly thing is, if you refuse to take shelter, you will get soaked. Yeah. And you may have to repair a lot of damage. If you created the chaos, you will have to clean it up. But if others are the cause, you must step out of it and wait out the storm. You will be glad you did. A good thing to say to yourself is no drama. No drama. I do feel this is a very beautiful message from this deck. Like, this is the first message that we are receiving from this deck. This might be a longer unboxing, but I do adore this deck, and I'm very, very, very excited to use it, you know, in readings and pick up piles. Yes. But you guys, like, the next thing that you guys are going to see is, you know, who is that snack? And snack for the males out there. Snack for the females and snack for the males. Okay, take yourself together, Sandra. Hey, 33. That is my age, and that is, interesting. That is my age. I like that I just realized a lot of things. Everything comes in 3. Okay, the next thing that you guys are going to see is going to be all the cards that I'm going to, you know, show. So I will see you guys after that. So I just want to show you guys how they look. Like, look at this beauty. And the sides are just really shiny. They're really shiny. But it's such a beautiful deck. I'm very excited to start using them. So now that you have seen all the magical cards, I hope you guys like them. Again, let me know what you guys think about this deck, because I never seen anything like this at all, and I do love it. I am going to see if I can find out if there is anything else. I am going to write in the description, you know, who the ladies behind this magic is, because they need applause for creating this magic, and applause for Nyx because he's a part of it. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe, and I will go straight ahead and record the next unboxing with the next magical deck.